I reach the end of the trail. The air is still, and I am a hunter. The hunt has led me to the forgotten edges of this world. Seasons pass, drawing me deeper into the darkness, where I have found the truth. That my redemption is found in ashes. That I must burn away the past to set things right. Once an assassin, now their pursuer. I must destroy those who I once called brother. The air is still, and I am a hunter.
What's up? Can the G come up in your crib? Don't hate me because I'm gorgeous, Freeman. Maybe if you got rid of that whole ass HEB suit, you'd get some bitches on your dick. Or better yet, maybe Alex will call you hip crap ass if she ever stops fucking with that Vortigaunt or scientist she fucking with. Freeman.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Okay. Hi everybody. Let's get started. Let's continue. I pretty much cleaned up all of New York off stream, just because New York is the... I don't know, it doesn't have the sailing, the same amount of sailing and stuff that this version has. I also did all the rest of the modern day stuff, so we never have to see the walking simulator again. What if I just didn't bother with making the route safe and just fucking had a really high level ship that could do it for me? I don't remember exactly if there's a trophy behind doing all of the Naval Fleet missions. That's gonna be another one that I do off stream. Maybe after this stream I'll do some reading and it'll just kinda happen. I'm worried that I might not actually be able to do a proper 100% because there seems to be a glitch of some kind. This area that I'm in, there's supposed to be an assassin interception somewhere, and I don't know where. So I'm a little worried. Like, just about that. Anyway, hi everyone. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. Welcome to New York. We're not gonna be here for long. fact, I'm heading back to the Morrigan right now, and we're gonna be heading to the River Valley, and we'll be starting off with some locations over there. And it's funny because I'm gonna be doing some. No, that's not the hunt. That's not the anti-assassination, but with Shay being an assassin hunter type Templar, like the sort of an an anti-assassin for being being a former assassin type thing. What I'm trying to say.
Forever grateful to you, sir.
What I'm trying to say is the side activities in an ironic way let him do hunting and also hunting like animals and hunting assassins, and that's not funny. It's just an observation. Kitty! Kitty. I love a kitty. Kitty.
I heard Foley's got some new girls working by the docks. If the captain says he needs me, don't come looking till the morning.
Liam doesn't bore me with all the details, but I gather the sugar crop's fetching good silver this year.
Excellent. I have a whole Twitch clip of me just petting a cat in Assassin's Creed Rogue. My career has peaked. I could not be any better.
It seems to me.
Help me, please! To think I once trusted the likes of you. Never again.
I love just shoulder bashing people into the fucking ocean.
I never thought I'd say this to a complete stranger, but I owe you my life.
That's a much better, at least to me, just because maybe because I'm not used to like some pirate, like Golden Age of piracy lingo, but like at least that's a bit better than what originally is a thing. I'm not going anywhere near the right way, am I? No, definitely not. Okay, well, I can just fast travel. It's fine. Okay. Let's start sort of in the south bit. Head up through the left, I suppose. Cuz that's where the most stuff I haven't done is. So we can start our adventures in Sleepy Hollow. That seems good. Hopeful for another potential job interview today. Well, not today, but I'm hoping that... I'm hoping that an opportunity will arise. I've been looking just as a way to add to my
What will you be needing today, then?
income, basically. What have we got? I need more wood for that. What can I do? I can upgrade the round shot with basically all of my metal. I can upgrade the puckle gun cylinder. And that's it. I don't know where it came to mind that I'm gonna upgrade the puckle gun. Why not? I don't know where I thought I had enough for fucking 4 different upgrades. It doesn't matter.
My thanks for your trust,
I'm gonna be
Captain.
needing to get a whole lot of resources, so in addition to everything else, we're gonna be doing quite a bit of privateering this episode. Wonder... I might stick with this outfit, because it's not utterly horrible, but... Let me see. I'm never putting on the interim outfit ever. Captain outfit is dumb. No. This man doesn't deserve to wear any of the assassin outfits, least of all Connor's. Although he could. Although honestly, he just looks like a uglier Jacob Fry. And by uglier, I just mean like graphics-wise, they look a lot alike. I'm gonna put this on for like a second. I fucking hate the top hat, but whatever. Yeah, this is a horrible, stupid look. What I never got about Syndicate is I always assumed that the characters had one
Close down! Catch some wind!
hidden blade. Like I always thought it was just one, like they and like that's part of why they changed the animations, but like based off of some things in that game, like characters actually have certain, like the player characters have 2 hidden blades like on each arm. So like it's just very odd to me that like of all the things, I'm gonna definitely change the outfit in just a second.
Ease off the wind! Ease off the wind! Haul it on sail!
Red Bank. Okay. I've been continuing to watch The Flash, and my penchant for putting myself through bad ideas apparently continues, because, like, The Flash is a bad show. And it fucking sucks, but it's also, taking time away from my potentially watching Twin Peaks. Because I am a fool, and I am specifically choosing to spend my time on a show that I like less than Twin Peaks. That's a very loud swimming animation. I don't know why the water is so fucking loud. Okay, well there's a hunting challenge, so that'll be probably one of the first things we do. I'm gonna sync up the viewpoint real quick, because that's kind of the first thing you should do most times. How many are there? Just the one. No! Okay. What is this? Oh, this is to summon the ship over. Might as well. Just like get it over in this area. Odyssey would end up doing the same thing. Odyssey's a fucking shit game and I don't like it, but it does do the same thing of like, hey, you can run around on land and travel by foot, and then you can summon your ship at pretty much any dock. Which I think is hilarious, if mostly just for the fact that, like, triremes were never meant to stay in the water for very long. They're small ships, but they have a massive maintenance problem, and they can get waterlogged, and then they're fucking useless. Okay. Collect deer pelts within the time limit, so I need to hunt some deer. The problem with hunting deer is that they are incredibly skittish, even in this game. So for one, I don't know where any are yet, and two, if I can't get the drop on them, I'm gonna have a problem, just in terms of doing this. And I need to kill 5 deer in as many minutes. There's one. There's another. Let's keep it quiet. Probably smarter that way. Okay, just making sure I got it. Okay. Well, might as well multitask, right? Oh god, that's so many cave paintings left for me to do, holy shit. I need to sneeze. Okay. Hunting in this and 4 is not as in-depth, well, in most games, but like, it's also less in-depth than in AC3, where like there wasn't much more to it, but like you could at least find stuff kind of around that would be like, hey, here's a deer in the area, and we'll mark it on your map. This one is just run around, find it, use your eagle vision to mark it if you really have to. Is that another one? There's one. I can see it off in the distance. Tree parkour is one of those things that's fun in concept, but like you would never know if the tree is stable, and that would be completely terrifying. Yeah. Okay, cool. I did it. Some Discord messages. Okay. Kinda gotta stay attentive to my phone a teeny bit. I'm thinking about Shepherd and cottage pies. Fucking love that shit. Yesterday, Mom and Dad made beef Wellington, which was also good, but like, I don't know, like there's just like stews and stuff that combine a bunch of flavors feel infinitely better to me than cooking any particular kind of meat and having sides. I don't know, just like beef Wellington. Beef is good. I'm not gonna deny the fact that beef is awesome and stuff, but like it just feels sort of like extra effort for not a huge upgrade, you know?
And now you die.
Cause like you get the very crisp and yummy puff pastry, and it's a definite addition to the beef Wellington to just like normal steak, but like if I don't know, I've never actually done the Wellington part of the beef Wellington, or like made or like worked with the puff pastry and stuff, but like it just seems like more trouble than it just seems like maybe more trouble than it's worth, especially when stuff like cottage pie and stuff like that, cuz like I fucking love cottage pie and shepherd's pie, and I'm learning that as I make more different versions of them. But like it's much easier than at least to me, it's way easier than beef Wellington. It seems, or at the very least, it seems that way. So, like, why not have... I mean, yay, challenge yourself, but why not have fun in the kitchen and make something that personally is a better product? Like I won't deny that you're probably getting a whole lot more in terms of like calories and carbs or whatever when you go to
Let out some sail.
when you hello? 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 And is anybody there?
What a sailor lad, just like his dad, he loves the flowing bowl. A woman ashore he does adore, a girl who's plumping round. And you money's all gone.
That's me. I'm a woman who's plumping around.
Sit down. Come along, you jolly brave boys. Plenty more grog in the jar. Just now the briny ocean line, a jolly roving tar. When Jack's ashore, he'll make his way to some old boarding house. He's welcomed in with rum and gin, likewise with pork and scouse. He'll spend and never open till he lies drunk.
Hello?
When his money's all gone, it's the same old song. Get up, Jack John, sit down. Come along.
Hello? Hello?
Brief it on, tops!
Then Jack will slip on board some ship bound for India.
Okay, so I am audible. That's good to know.
Hold them in! Get off the wind!
I'm doing good. I had some leftover jambalaya for lunch. I also had some king cake because Mom got some king cake, and I guess what's it called, is Mardi Gras is a thing that has happened. I don't know. I used to know when Mardi Gras was, but I've never been to fucking New Orleans, and I've never celebrated it, really. But, like, I guess it's happened at some point recently. I've just been talking about food, and how time isn't real. Time is not real, no. But yeah, I've just been talking about food, 'cause, like, I know you. I see that it says whenever now, but like. But like I read that as Mardi Gras could happen whatever, and I didn't read it as you being like nonchalant about Mardi Gras. I read that more about like as if you were being as if you were saying Mardi Gras is formless and can take on anything anything that you want. It is an ancient being that we have assigned ideas to, like some eldritch being specifically named Mardi Gras. Which I would fucking love it if a great old one of Cthulhu mythos fame was just named Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras, the ancient one. Listen. You have an all-powerful God. You have an all-knowing God. You have an all-seeing God. You need an all-partying God. A God that just loves to get down and boogie with it. But yeah, I was talking about, for Valentine's Day, which wasn't really anything special in my house this year, but like on Sunday, Dad and Mom made beef Wellington, but like, I don't know if I've had it twice now, and I don't know if it's like, I don't know necessarily. I would need to eat it more often, and I would not be opposed to that, to like formulate an opinion. But like, I don't know if beef Wellington's particularly worth it in terms of a food. Like I'm not sure if my opinion of it is high enough that like it warrants having to fuck around with puff pastry. Like, I'm sure there's other things that would warrant wanting to learn how to work with puff pastry, and then after learning that skill, Beef Wellington would be much easier. But I don't know if it would be my reason for learning puff pastry like it was with my dad. Because he learned how to work with puff pastry. That is a good point. Like, the idea, like... Because, like, it is both puff pastry. The only difference is, like, the cut of meat. Because, like, a pig in a blanket is, like, a sausage. And then Beef Wellington is just a particularly nice cut of beef. But, like, it's... But yeah, like, it's just, I don't know if it's really worth the effort for me, especially when in terms of flavors and textures and just like overall enjoyment of something. I actually think, like, in terms of stuff we've made this week, the cottage pie we made was a lot yummier, and also it seems way easier, cause like I didn't have much to do in terms of making just a nice roast with a croissant on the side. Yeah. But yeah, like cottage pie I think was a lot tastier to me. And I don't want to discount, like, my parents working hard. I'm very proud of them for being able to do it, and it was a very good meal. But, like, I don't know if it was really, like, I don't know if it really like melded with my taste preferences as much as it did theirs, because they fucking loved the Beef Wellington we had. But, like, it was just... But, like, comparatively, you know...
Get the mainsails into the wind!
It's just interesting to think about of what was...
Spread our wings to the wind!
Some cargo from a wreck over here, sir.
Like, what,
First I landed in Liverpool.
Short
I went
sail!
upon
Get off the squall!
Me hard-earned cash, well, I spent
I wanna
it
hear
fast.
this.
Got drunk as drunk could be. And when me money it was all gone, was then I wanted more. But a man must
Get
be
the
blind
mates
to
free.
make up his mind and go to sea once more. Once more, boys, once more.
We're on course to hit
Go
rock,
to
sir.
sea once more. But a man
All
must
down,
be blind to
all
make
down.
up his mind and go.
I fucked up. I didn't mean to let go of the wheel. I wanted to hear the full song. I feel like there haven't been nearly enough shanties in this stream series, but honestly, like, that's entirely subjective. And in fact, some people might say there have been too many, because I have just, like, shut up and also straight up sung along to multiple shanties in this series. I am glad that, like, at least some shanties got into it. I love me some shanties. Listen, sparks joy, indeed. I mean, that's just a good motto. If it sparks joy and doesn't hurt people, like, go for it. Make the Beef Wellington if you want to. Listen to the shanties. Play funny mouse stealth game. Oh, speaking of funny mouse stealth game, I went off stream and figured out what, like, not what was wrong. I don't know if I really figured that out. But basically what I did was I checked multiple times to see if the game would continue crashing in the same spot. And it did a couple of times, but I basically like finagled it and like honestly I basically just like I basically just went really slow into that area. Like I didn't run into the area. I just like walked so that it would have time to render and load in. And I don't know if that actually was what helped or if that time it just like was able to render fast enough and not crash. But theoretically the game should be fine to continue playing. I hope it is, but like yeah, I'm really excited that I'm at least able to attempt to continue that later on. Yeah, fingers crossed. I have another stealth game in mind. I have another stealth game in mind that I want to do. It's just that I just really wanted to play Ghost of a Tale on stream. If not, I'm going to play the entire game again just for the sake of me. Because God, I missed playing that game and it's so fun.
And all them flash duties on the pier head do flock. The barrels run dry and
Douse the gallants and rhymes! Trim us off the wind!
Get up and dance.
Loose and trim too! Leave! Short no sail! Mates out! Let's go!
So, got back to reading my book on like the Golden Age of Pirates. I also made an entire Jeopardy board on the Golden Age of Pirates, so I'm gonna torment my friends with that at some point. But yeah, like I've been kind of studying up on the Golden Age of Piracy. I found a really interesting fact about like why like small ships were like more desired in the Caribbean, and it's a very kind of simple answer, like a pretty obvious reason, but like it's mostly just because big ships are too clumsy and require too much maintenance. It's too much work to keep them up and running, especially when it's like England materials that get moldy in the Caribbean kind of thing. Like cloth and stuff that's made in England isn't necessarily built to withstand like the extremes of absolutely no floating McMansions. Exactly. Like in part because like they're much harder, in part because like general maintenance is also kind of just much harder on larger ships. Like you have to try a lot harder for like basic maintenance. For example, you know the thing of like okay, we need to careen a ship. We need to like scrub the barnacles and stuff off. Like with big ships, that's way harder, and that's just one of the reasons why like even just basic maintenance becomes way worse in like with big ships, and like in the Caribbean versus like colder climates seem to aggravate a lot of like the problems with, you know, like the problems with the ship, you know? Like it would just need more maintenance more often, and also, yeah, the humidity. So it just all came down to a bunch of different reasons of like big ships are the worst idea. So like a lot of pirates had like sloops and stuff. Keeping in mind that like the largest ships were like approaching 3 times the size of like sloops and stuff. But sloops were fast enough. They were like most sloops were fast enough. And to be fair, like pirates had fleets of their own. They had small fleets where they had multiple different ships depending on what they needed, kind of thing. But like when it comes to flagships and stuff, agile ships are good. So like, all this to say is that like Chevalier in this game. You know the French asshole who we killed and then threw off his ship. He calls the Morrigan, which is a sloop of war, is what it's referred to as in the game. It's a sloop of war, and so but like he basically mocks the Morrigan for being a shitty ship, but like especially like within this area, like how like the river valley and like places where you would need to navigate and stuff. Maybe not so much in the North Atlantic. Maybe not quite so much in the North Atlantic, but like but definitely I feel in the river valley, a sloop of war is just a better deal than a big ship, and I just think it's very funny that like on top of being an asshole, he was also a fucking dumbass. You know? It's always fun when an antagonist is both. He's like big ship as compensation. Yeah, go check on your friend. Stupid idiot.
Nous sommes loin de toute civilisation, entourés de bêtes sauvages et on parlera demain.
Didn't see shit, motherfucker. There he is. It's him, the boy. The boy what needs deadifying. Get this guy out of the way. Shay's robes are obviously not at all assassin based, but god, they continue to be some of my favorite look, like one of my favorite looks in Assassin's Creed. Partially because I am a sucker for the big heavy coat shit. Shut up. Like, I'm trying to remember if there's any particular other assassins that have like an actually like big coat look, but I just really like it, like no offense, like Ezio has amazing robes, especially in Brotherhood, but like I don't know, there's something. Yeah, it's just a quality outfit, you know? I guess I don't really need to explain it that much more. But like, yeah. Some tobacco, some cloth, some stone, some wood, some metal. Awesome. Hell, with Okay, sure. Sure, Shay. I mean, it was just a tiny bit slower, or just... Hello? That man just did not see me. That man just did not look in my general direction for a little bit, huh? Alright. I can climb out this way, right? I mean, I can swim out this way, that's fine. Oh, he can. It's just that that particular slack line, that wasn't like a slack line. That was like a zip line. Hold on, I'm gonna go back in and show you. That was just to complete the thing. Like this thing right here. Okay, Shay, come on. Get out of the water, please. Like it goes like this. Whee! It's like that. And then this thing is a nice fun rope swing. A nice fun rope swing for good boys. Shay's not a good boy. I'm going to maybe make one other Assassin's Creed based Patreon paper. But like I would need to be convinced to do this. I would need to be convinced to do this, but I think I could formulate a not too shitty paper of like even though this game is kind of badly written, like some very small details that if they wrote it better could have actually made Shay turning traitor make sense. And but well, I don't know if I even really want to do that paper. Like, it's dumb. This game is just dumb and not... Like, the game is not... I don't know if it would be worth it. I would need to, consider it. I would need to be basically out of any other ideas, and then once I'm out of ideas, also remember the fact that I had this idea about Shay. Yeah, exactly. That's part of my thing is that there are a ton of elements to these games that are genuinely really good, but a lot of times they just kind of accidentally drop the ball, and that's gonna be a lot of the things that I talk about. I wanted to kind of save this for when I do Black Flag, because that's gonna be this summer. This summer. I can't do that as well as I used to, or at least I can't do it very good right now. But Black Flag is gonna be a summer stream, and I was gonna save it for this, but I do want to talk about it anyway. When I do that, because I went ahead and played it once for the stream, and I'm hoping that the months without playing it will at least allow it to stay fresh when I play it again. But one that allowed me to be okay, I'm not doing a 100%, I'm not doing a platinum run of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I'm just not, because Black Flag is a wonderful game. 100%ing it in terms of getting 100% synchronization, I'm not doing that, because this game has some easy 100% syncs. Assassin's Creed Black Flag has some bullshit. But anyway, part of the reason that Oh, there's a renovation somewhere. Where? Oh, there's like a there's a seam crit. There's like a seam crit. Okay, what'll happen if I fast travel then? Like press this. Cross the river? To where? Over no. No, that's not it. I'm gonna do this and see where it takes me. Anyway, one of the things that replaying. Oh, this just teleports me to St. Nicholas, huh? Okay, well that's fun, but I still have another renovation to do before I do this. But, playing Black Flag kind of helped me formulate my thoughts on it a little bit, and I have a paper idea for it. And in essence, it's basically Assassin's Creed is a whole lot. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is a great game, and I love it. But its history, it's a lot like the history that inspired it. Which I'm gonna go ahead and say, what I'm about to say is also stands with like a lot of the rest of Assassin's Creed, but like Black Flag is a lot like the history that inspired it. Extremely, very white. Like I'm all for talking about like how like pirate history is very interesting, and I love reading about it and learning about it. It's like when they talk about the golden age of piracy, it's mostly just a bunch of glorified white idiots. White idiots who were brutal and enslavers. Is it white or is it whitewashed? Both. Because in terms of the golden age of piracy, the pirates that are focused on are mostly white, and they're also the fact that they did a slavery and stuff is typically ignored, kind of thing. Whereas but it's also whitewashed in the sense of quite a few famous pirates who deserve the spotlight are not white at all and are really cool and did some sick shit. Like, I'm gonna go off on this when I do Black Flag, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this now. But like, there's an Asian pirate in about half a century or so after the rest of the golden age. Like the 1700s is like roughly the period where like Blackbeard and Black Bart, there's a lot of Calico Jack, all those motherfuckers were hanging around. But in the 1800s, there was an Asian pirate named Ching Shi, and I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm a white bitch. But like, Ching Shi is fucking awesome because she basically inherited her a pirate fleet, like a massive pirate fleet from her husband, led it and made it one of the most successful pirating ventures in all of history. Terrorized like I believe the Chinese Empire at the time, and also managed to retire safely with only like a small % of her crew actually facing consequences. Most of them got off scot-free. like maybe 200 of them ended up like with either banished or executed, but like most of them got off without any trouble, which is amazing. Like this, like just in terms of like a mind for strategy and like in terms of like success fiscally and like in terms of being able, in terms of like actually being able to retire and not die. Like the only other pirate who's like in line for one of the most successful pirates in history is Bartholomew Roberts, who sucks because he did. I'm like 80% sure he did a whole bunch of slaving, like slave trade and stuff, and and I kind of want to look into him a bit more, but like he was just a dude, and he did capture like 400 ships, but like he also did eventually die just while he was being a pirate. So like when he's called the most successful pirate in history, I kind of have a beef with whoever said that, because Ching Shi exists and she's like 100 times cooler to me. Also, like they may not have been successful, but Mary Read and Anne Bonny are also super cool to me. So that's what I mean when pirate history is both very white and also very whitewashed. Because like a lot of the famous ones that is considered like the golden age of piracy are white people who did things that were like probably considered roguish for the time, but slavery, like did slaving stuff and so on and so forth, but that can get swept under the rug because they're the fun pirates. They're the fun pirates what captured our imaginations or whatever. But like it ain't freedom on the high seas if it ain't freedom for everybody. Exactly. And like I would need to go back through like Ching Shi and learn more about her, because it's very likely that she was up to some fuck shit too. But if you're gonna glorify these white men, these mostly white men who were doing this thing, like if nothing else, allow people to glorify like women and also non-white people who did it better and who were also like really cool and fought like their respective like nations and so on. Cause like when Benjamin Hornigold, who was scared to attack British ships and took the king's pardon as soon as it was fucking as soon as it was like offered to him, and who died in a hurricane and was basically a kind of a traitor, and also just kind of in general sucked, was not a particularly awesome pirate. Like if he gets the spotlight, and pirates who were brutal and would just like kill slaves or trade slaves even, if they're gonna be glorified, let people like Ching Shi and other cool pirates also be glorified. Obviously white people and even me, come on, I love pirates, so obviously very likely that pirates are not gonna stop being glorified, but get some other cool pirates in there, and it's one of those things. It's one of the things of I think there's kind of a lesson to be had here, because another interesting thing about about reading the book that I'm reading is that like one of the major causes for a ton of piracy in the Golden Age was because England was doing something very interesting at the time, which was converting to capitalism. England was in the middle of like converting into a capitalist society, which fucked over a lot of farmers and moved and like if you hear stories about like London being gross and crowded, it's because it was like the only real one of the few places where industry was happening, so they just kind of shoved people and conscription and stuff like that, but like just shoving people into London and like conscripting people and like quote unquote overpopulation and using that population as cheap like abusable labor and so on. Yeah, exactly. Like all of that in part was like because they were doing a capitalism for the first time. So there's kind of this fun of like thinking about it as like, hey, these are some of the first men and women who were going against like these, who were like fighting these, who like were rebelling against unfair unpaid labor and going against capitalism I just think that's neat, you know. And like I'm kind of going off on a massive tangent here and I'm rambling and I'm probably not making as much sense as I could be, but like there's a reason to be interested in pirates, but like in being interested in pirates, you should recognize the cool non-white pirates and the fact that white pirates did some fuck shit, you know? Like they weren't just rebels without a cause. They weren't all just Robin Hoods of the sea. Fuck the government yeah, definitely. Like fuck the government, this is our shit now. The fact that they attempted and tried to say that and were successful a lot in saying that for a good while. Like that, there's an appeal to pirates. It's just that like especially because like a lot of pirates came from England where and stuff, like you have to recognize that they were still English and where they were and where they were going and where they inhabited like was not like their land to begin with, and it may because like they were like it's the Caribbean. These are colonies that Spain and England and France like basically set up shop in, and in some ways the pirates are just moving in and kind of taking over for a little bit, but like that doesn't mean that they were any less shitty to like any native populations or anything like that. So like this is a very long way of saying this, but I'm gonna finish off of just like, hey, pirates are cool. There's plenty of reasons to like pirates. There's also plenty of reasons that like there's also a ton of stuff where you should just kind of think about like what the pirates did, why they did it, and maybe understand that not all of them were great or even good. Like You know, just... like... This was a very long rant, and I'm gonna be doing this whole rant over again eventually when I do Assassin's Creed Black Flag. But like... I kinda said this in response to something you gotta contextualize it, yeah, but like, basically something I said in response to something that Shay said, in response to something that like Shay said earlier in this story, like, motherfucker, history and other shit is complicated, and like, you can take inspiration, but you also have to know a lot of the context, like... Shit. Okay. That was scary. You know, just... I'm out here being a massive history nerd and loving it, but like every like, no matter what, I gotta like think about the situation of like it's kind of like, it's not, well, not exactly, but it's a little bit like the French Revolution of like, hey, like, you have to understand some things of like, destroying the monarchy can be great and all that and so on and so forth, but also like a lot of the people behind the revolution didn't want to go far enough and were sexist and so on and so forth. You always, like, it's kind of this thing of you have to contextualize pretty much anything in history, because there's gonna kind of have to be some good with the bad, because especially because there's just entirely different morals now. Like we value so many different things. This is the weirdest fucking platform puzzle. But yeah, I hope any of that made any goddamn sense. And but like, yeah, just history's cool, but don't give people who died in the 1700s too much credit. They also didn't know what to. They didn't. It's kind of like, you know, when a white guy says he's into World War II history. Yeah, a little bit. Definitely a little bit. Yeah. It's fine to be no matter what, it's always fine to be interested in history, but like, you also need to understand like different things of like, if you're into World War II history, you have to understand that like, yeah, it was good that we fought the Nazis, but America was also really shitty. And I mean that in like a very broadband thing of like during the war, what we did during the war, the fact that we dropped the bombs, everything, like just a huge blanket over America that says shitty on it. Sort of gold star, at least you weren't the fucking Nazis. Except now you are, America, thanks. You know, just... history is complicated, and a lot of people from the past really sucked, no matter how much anyone wants to look up to them. And listen, I fucking love Blackbeard, I fucking love pirates, I love a ton of bits of history. I would listen to a podcast on like all kinds of different history, I have, and like a lot of the time I like to listen and learn about his history and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to World War II, it's a lot. It's like it's a Nazi in cosplay, or like they just have a raging they just have a raging hard on for America and the American flag. But yeah, just I hope what I'm saying like makes sense and like and stuff. I'm not, my thoughts aren't really together. It's just I've been Thanks, Nep. Also, these guys are standing still because they're stuck in the surrender thing from like when I took over the settlement. That's I just figured I'd explain why they weren't fighting back there, because I understood like what made them glitch out like that. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I wasn't expecting to go into it that hard, but like I really kind of wanted to info dump a little bit about like, especially Qingxi, because like I learned about Qingxi and my life was eternally different, because Qingxi should always and forever, even if she's like 100 years after these guys, she should be up there with Blackbeard and Henry Avery and Captain Morgan and just all of them, you know, just like it entirely makes sense. Also, this is a ship being careened. This is what it is. It was like you basically had to like careen it and like tip it on its side, and then like scrape off everything and then repair the hull, because because like along with barnacles there are these things called shipworms which would eat the wood and stuff. Playing this game in Assassin's Creed 4 is just gonna be a huge amount of me. It's just gonna be so much of me info dumping about book and other stuff I'm reading and researching on. I don't know what they look like. I'm gonna look that up now. They're probably the fucking worst. Ew. Okay, that's a shipworm. Ew. Ew. Well, I know what a shipworm looks like now. That's something. They're technically clams? Yeah, I figured. Like a geoduck. Yeah, like a geoduck. I don't think geoduck is the edible one. I've had a long clam before, which is a weird way of saying that, but I've had a long clam. Like a clam what is long instead of like small and round. Geoduck's edible? I might have had geoduck then. I don't know. I've had a long clam. Oh god, it's really warm in my room, fuck. I'm gonna turn on my fan. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but it's really warm in my room and it sucks. I also wish, a potential job opportunity, which is definitely not a euphemism for anything at all, would get back to me, but like, that's neither here nor there, but I'm that's on my mind. I'm not gonna get into that. I don't think I can because I don't think I literally could because Twitch and other such things. I might take a break. I might take a break soon and get some water because I've been drinking water all day. I had 2 bottles once I woke up because last night I felt very dehydrated and I was like, I'm gonna drink so much water today for my own sake. That was the cutest noise. You're dead now. Yeah, I've gotten hydrate. But yeah, I had a lot of water plus some ice with it. So I might go get some more. Apologies for murdering a beaver. Even though it made like a very cute noise of distress. The bloodlust overwhelmed me. What's in the cave? Because this isn't the supply camp. Okay, it's an interest. One second. Did I know that? I don't feel like I would have not known that. I guess I never thought about it. I mean, that makes sense. At least I think that makes sense. I don't know science very good. I'm not great with science. This is why I'm a literature. This is why I majored in English. And took like literature classes and stuff and didn't do a science basically the entire time I was there. Although I did do astronomy. I did do astronomy a couple of times. Because I like stars and whatnot. And also when I was starting college was also when I was getting into Destiny a bit. Sometimes animals are animals. What is a man? An animal. Well, you see, a man is an animal. The human animal. What is a man? A miserable little pile of bacteria. What is a man? A miserable little pile of cat boys. A miserable little collection of cat boys. I've decided to use my Zavala impression for evil. Tell me something, give me like a meme to say as Zavala and I will do it. I don't have the best Zavala impression, but I think it's good. What is a man? I've never seen one. Can you tell me? I've never seen one. It's kind of crazy. I've been stuck in this castle for like a really long time, and memory isn't designed to last forever. What is a man? I don't know anymore. I've forgotten what a man is. I've been so focused on drinking wine and having a dope ass shit castle and also being evil that I completely forgot what a man is. What's a man? Hello? Please? What's a man? Look, Guardian! Ropes! We can use them for big pits. Guardian, titty boob huge fuck. Guardian, I feel normal. Shit. Guardian, whether you wanted it or not, I'm starting wars with everyone in the goddamn system. You cannot stop me. I'm a horrible man. Guardian. Guardian, have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moon night? Love those boys who just stand with their back to the camp. Listen, they gotta make sure no one's coming. They gotta make sure no one's coming into the camp. They care not if someone is like. They care not if someone is already in the camp. They just want to make sure no one's going into the camp. They're doing their best, trying to make sure no one goes into the camp. It's their only job. And their job is to stand with their backs at the camp as if it's ever going to stop anyone as if it's ever going to do anything against me who can climb good. If someone's already in their camp, they must clearly they're supposed to be there because they're supposed to be there because if they weren't supposed to be there, then why would they be in the camp?
Accept my challenge and
yeah, sure, whatever. Time for a game of disappearing bears. Guardian, I used to have a wife, but they took her in the divorce. Guardian, you found me. Congratulations. But was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is Veles to Ark. Perhaps you can settle for that, and we'll just call it a day. Perhaps you can settle for that, and we'll just call it a war with the Cabal on Mars. Whee! I guess that's gonna end up being... I guess the treasure maps is gonna be one of the... Lost my sugar daddy in the divorce. Guardian. Guardian. Callus is my sugar daddy, but they took him in the divorce. But the Black Fleet took him in the divorce. I can't keep a straight face to keep the voice going, because that's such a dumb thing I said. Also, Shay's like the only, is like one of the only like Assassin's Creed main characters who wears fucking gloves. I think Arno does sometimes, but like he's one of the only ones. Ah, the ass slap of companionship. Yeah, you know. What's a little smack on the ass between friends? Nothing like opening up a cold one of whoop ass with the boys. That was so much going on in one sentence that I didn't know how to do it right. And by so much I mean like 2 memes. It wasn't even 2 memes, it was like 1 meme slightly remixed that I couldn't pull off. Okay, well, there's a renovation somewhere in Ash Creek, and I don't know where it is. I would think it's the barn, but the motherfucker hasn't shown up. The man what will buy the barn from me hasn't shown up or something. Yeah, the man what I will give money to renovate the barn has not shown up. I'm genuinely worried that, like, I've been trying to do a platinum run. I really hope my save file... I assume that barns could just get used until they fall apart. I mean, you can always renovate them, though, I guess. But also, like, I'm genuinely worried, because, like, this is the second time something that's needed to complete the game hasn't shown up on the map, and I'm worried I'm worried because I don't know what the reason for it is, and if the reason for it is that this file is glitched, I'm gonna be upset because like I've been trying to platinum this goddamn game, and if it glitched out and I literally cannot platinum this game, I'm gonna be very upset. Because the whole concept of these streams was to do a platinum run. I'm gonna keep going until it seems that I literally cannot. But like, big worry. Oh, to have console commands to fix the goddamn AC game. Yeah. Oh, to have a goddamn PC that I can stream on also. Because I would love to maybe stream on PC, but I have checked with V's, and my PC itself is literally not powerful enough, it seems. Okay, either way, I'm like 80% certain there's like some fuck shit I can do. But like, let's go over to Black Ridge, and then we'll double back around and take the gang headquarters at Two Bends. And then we'll do Greystone, and then travel up along this way, I suppose. Yeah, that's something. Part of the river valley is just that it's a massive winding mess.
Captain's the wheel! Loose mate sails!
Oh, where am I to go, me Johnny? So where am I to go? For I'm a young sailor lass, and where am I to go? The lyric is Sailor Boy, but I am not misgendering myself. But I didn't feel like misgendering myself for some reason. Bum, bully in the alley, bully down in Shinbonal. Way, bully down in Shinbonal. Bully in the alley, way, bully in the alley. Bully in the alley, bully down in Shinbonal.
7 years I courted little Sally.
Bully in the alley. Shay's a little drunk today. Shay's a little inebriated in terms of understanding how to move. Shay's a little confused today. It's okay. I also got some new pistols. Partially because unfortunately the Admiral Lion look isn't really working out, and partially because these are better. Like, remember the Admiral Lion set glitches and doesn't allow you to have two of the set, but now I have these. With some very pretty redwood, I will say. Help me, Bob, I'm bully in the alley. I wonder how close I am to getting the trophy that's basically break 100 icebergs. Because I've been kind of like absently doing that as much as I can in different parts. I wonder how close I am. I wonder if I've actually made decent progress with that. And I sincerely hope that it's like per save file, not like in a sitting. I don't know how that one tracks. I wish there was a way to like track progress on stuff like that, like being able to track it similar to Destiny bounties, even though Destiny bounties suck. But like if a trophy is gonna be like do this thing 20 times, I would like to know how many times I've done it already. You know, how many times is counting.
More of this hellish landscape. We need to win this battle and move on. Come on, just a little more. No more of this hellish landscape. We need to win this battle and move on. Lad nice. That is all this new world has brought. I'm tired of these endless
I can't see shit.
Try to kill them, my friend. That's done to beat the regiment's record.
I'm gonna fail this because I can't fucking get anonymous. Okay, kill this dude. Destroy the plans. Okay. This animation is in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I can recognize it because I played both games and I can tell.
I lost many brothers today. Let us honor them by getting roaring drunk.
You're welcome, British man. I'm a privateer in this game, and I help the British. You know, the thing that's definitely a good idea. A thing that has worked, a thing that is a good thing in most of history, definitely.
Let us celebrate this resounding victory!
It was a bloody battle, but we have succeeded. A hard-won victory.
Hold on.
Victory. I lost many brothers today. Let us honor them by getting roaring drunk.
Why? I don't understand why the Assassin's Creed ammo system is always fucking borked. Because ever since Assassin's Creed 3, there is always a problem where it won't count ammo that has been discharged as not being there. Like if I shoot two shots, it still says I have 30 right now, and until I reload, and now I have 28. I think it also updates with like loading screens, but even still, this is a problem up until like Unity, and I think maybe even further than that, but I haven't paid enough attention. At least until Unity, this is a problem. It takes until Unity for them to have like a reload mechanic. Like in Assassin's Creed Unity, you like click in a stick or something, and it reloads the gun. But like in like manually reloads even if you don't have an empty quote unquote magazine. But like, why? Hey game, what the fuck you doing? You know? Like, why is it so hard? Why did it take so long? I mean, the answer is that Ubisoft overworks their devs and probably never bothered to make gunplay particularly important to Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. Like, and also the fact that these are just kind of wonky games in general. But like I mean, come on. These are... It's very odd to me, like especially the fact that you can't reload your gun until you could not really like full on manually reload your gun at any given time until Assassin's Creed Unity. And because I'm a sucker for like even numbers and having full shots and having full magazines when I enter combat, even especially in this game, like I want to have all the I want to have both shots or all four in Black Flag. Like having to like fire off a couple shots to be able to reload is kind of dumb. And like I said, it doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. It auto reloads in like a loading screen, but like still minor okay points to it don't necessarily make it particularly better. Also, there's a map to some coordinates here, and I'm gonna do that before I leave, along with the rest of the stuff that I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going on so many adventurous tangents this stream, and it's definitely like affecting my throat. I can feel it. I will definitely get some water in a little bit. Right, Eagle Vision for cave paintings. I don't know what the cave paintings do. I forgot. I don't remember what the fuck the cave paintings are for. Anyway, I'm gonna jump to Two Bends. Oh wait, fast travel is currently unavailable. I don't know why. Okay, now I should be able to fast travel. The River Valley is confusing as fuck. And I have a whole lot more of it to get through. It's a lot of like exploring on foot, and it's interesting. And it's interesting at the very least because like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, like there's a location, you go to it. It's a fairly small map. You hang out. Like it's not particularly. It's not like in depth. Ironic that one of our objectives is to kill a slaver in this game, in this gang hideout when we work for the British. Isn't that just funny and ironic and funny? Come on, dude. Fight me. I don't care about the reward. I've officially decided to not care about the fucking reward because, I have enough money already, definitely, for one. Okay, I'm trying... Oh, you're in a... Yeah, you're in a bush. I thought that dude was gonna be, like, up on a ledge, because because one of the trophies that I still have to do is, like, counter kill, like so many air assassination attempts. Well, there's him. It's one of the things I'm gonna have to do. Okay, he's out of commission for now. Okay. So one thing that I've noticed is that for whatever reason, in quite a few times, gang leaders are very perceptive about where you are. And it's kind of ridiculous, but that time I got the drop on them, which is good. Like I've gotten them to like notice me and then run off and like engage in combat when they've spotted me for like a split second, like fucking miles away. Which, like, good. I would imagine like important leaders of what are ostensibly assassins would know how and where, would know how to like spot danger and then fuck off and promptly. Like I would expect that, but it's a challenge that I wasn't expecting a couple of times, and it was just like, ah, damn it. Well, this changes everything. You're not. No. There's another one of you in a fucking bush. Can you just not be in a bush? Can you be on a ledge instead, please? I'm not gonna give you the chance to hurt me, but like, can you just be on a ledge? Just be on a ledge, please, so that you can like have a point to your death a little bit, so that like part of the reason I kill you is to get a trophy and not just to kill you. Me having an existential crisis about being a murderer. Could you just please have a purpose, to have a reason for me to kill you, so that I don't feel as bad? I say to a video game NPC that has literally no life or soul or whatever. Anyway. This stream is going off the rails, huh? It's going a little bit funky wonky off the rails. Going a little crazy, go stupid. Sorry about the NPCs, maybe they had family. Yeah, this is probably their brother that I'm about to kill. Get out of the haystack. Okay. Great job, Shay. Great job. Fucking beautiful. Die. Perish. Headshot. Fatality. Lamau. Oh, now can I do it? Yeah, that's why. Now I can do the renovation. Alright, we're gonna go do that in just a second. There's a couple things to do on this location. Okay. I see. I see. Oh, I see. Okay, so at least one of the potential glitches is no longer a glitch. Oh good, we get to pull a reverse Don Quixote again, awesome.
Some good work, kind sir.
Don Quixote was an assassin and we're a Templar. It's alright, they know me here. His flames are yesterday's tinsel, and his belly's the sail that propels him onto the rocks. And you know that even the noble Don Quixote would call him a mile away for a windmill. Oh. And each Sunday that passes, he's rid of his sins, and he's ready to do them all over again. And God won't be mad for the money he stole. He put some in the offering bowl, and he says, it's alright, they know me here. Well, that pile drived itself into my brain, so that's now part of the stream. Hopefully my amazing voice doesn't get me like demonetized or whatever. Yeah, whatever. It's a wolf. Die. I need a black wolf. I need black wolf pelts. Go away. Funny doggy die. Uh-oh. Now I'm dying. I'm getting attacked by the wolf pack. How unfortunate. Plenty of gray wolf belts at least. Whenever an assassin hunts, they apparently skin their prey. They apparently skin like animals with their hidden blade. And honestly, that seems like the job of just a goddamn dagger, you know? Just use a fucking dagger. Just use something that isn't your hidden blade for something like skinning a dead animal, you know? take care of your incredibly intricate and like your incredibly intricate and beautiful weapons here, guys. Like, come on. Have some respect for the tools that you have. I forgot to go say hi over here. I forgot to figure out the what the place in Black Ridge was. I fucked up. I done goofed. Okay. Okay, so we're about 80 negative 730. Uh, 52 negative 724? Yeah, okay. It's like right over... somewhere over there. Guardian, everything is fine. Don't phone the fire department. Between you and me, Guardian, I smoked this jewel, and it did unspeakable things to my mind and body. Okay, that's not my favorite. That's not my favorite horrible Zavala impression I've done. Just make him say things that funny clown man said in the burger show. Zavala, buddy, what are you doing? Guardian, I'm getting meat for the burgers. Foolish elk, you lost the moment you entered these woods. I am delighted by that now. I am delighted by me doing that, and it's incredibly dumb. I am delighted at my propensity for chaos. And I was right, it was the barn. Neck Popinski. Wait, that's not a barn? Huh? It looks no different. No, look, there's no graffiti on it now. You know the tiny little bits of graffiti? Also the door's open. The door's open now. So we can go into it. Oh god, the turkey is pissed at me. The turkey got super pissed at me for some reason. This turkey is so fucking mad at me. This turkey is ready to fucking rumble. Turkeys are, as we all know, turkeys are instantly ready to throw down at a moment's notice. They could just want to fuck. You're not wrong. You're not incorrect. You're not. The fact that it's definitely a possibility. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Captain's helm!
Bearing dead straight to land, Captain!
I now have Twitter open. And maybe I should not. Maybe I should focus on streams. Enjoy dinner and enjoy having my stream open. Yes, say so, and we know so. Oh, a poor old man came riding by. Oh, poor old man. Says I, old man, your horse will die. And we say so, and we know so. And if he dies, we'll tan his hide. Oh, poor old man. And if he don't, I'll ride him again. And we say so, and we know so. And I'll ride him until the Lord knows when. Oh, poor old man. And he's dead as a nail in the lamp room door. And we say so, and we know so. And we won't come worrying us no more. Oh, poor old man. We'll drop him down with a long, long rope. And we say so, and we know so. Where the sharks will have his body and the devil... Wait. We use the hair of his tail to sew our sails. And we say so, and we know so. And the iron of his shoes to make deck nails. Oh, poor old man. We'll drop him down with a long, long rope. And we say so, and we know so. Where the sharks will have his body and the devil take his soul. Oh, poor old man.
Well sung, lads.
I got really excited when that shanty came up. I fucking love that one. I don't remember. For some reason, I'm really bad at remembering some of it, but I fucking love that one a lot. A poor old man came riding by, and we say so, and we know so. Oh, a poor old man came riding by. Oh, poor old man. Says I, old man, your horse will die. And we say so, and we know so. And if he dies, we'll tan his hide. Oh, poor old man. And if he don't, I'll ride him again. And we say so, and we know so. And I'll ride him until the Lord knows when. Oh, poor old man. I keep forgetting it. Like, it's surprisingly not easy for me to remember as much as I love that shanty. Like, it's apparently really hard, seemingly, for me to remember, like, the fullness of it. Because, like, there's more, stanzas than I guess you would expect. Which is funny. And he's dead as a nail in the lamp room door. And we say so, and we know so. And he won't come worrying us no more. Oh god, my throat. Okay, I'm going to do this next, like, this settlement thing. And then I'm going to go downstairs and get some water and take a small break. I hope that sounds good to everyone. But yeah, Dead Horse is probably one of my favorite sea shanties that I know, and I could not explain to you why exactly, because it's not like it's particularly poetic or anything. It's not like it's about like, it's not like particularly funny. It's not like it's not like, out of everything that it could be, it is simultaneously not it's not like Drunken Sailor. It's not like Drunken Sailor. It's not like Leave Her Johnny. It's not like Parting Glass. It's fucking Dead Horse. Which is but like, I fucking love it, and it's especially good how these lovely shanty men and women sing it. And a bottle for the shanty man, whiskey for my Johnny-o. That bit's from like a shanty I don't even know very well or particularly like, but it's just a good addition to it. It's like, hey, the shanty man deserves a shout out too. Shantyman's doing a good job. Says probably the shanty man if you think about it, but you know. Respect the person what organizes the songs and helps everyone keep a pace and stuff.
How long do you reckon the English and French have been fighting?
And a bottle for the shanty man. How the fuck do I get up there, actually, though? Oh, I think I see a vague direction to go for that. Ooh, a tavern! We get to do a bar brawl. I thought I heard the old man say, "Whiskey, Johnny, I treat my crew in a decent way. Whiskey for my Johnny-o." I've never had like a particularly large amount of whiskey. There's like some honey whiskey I've had, which wasn't terrible. Although that may have just been me fooling myself, you know? Like, oh, it's got honey in it, which means it's sweet, and it definitely is gonna taste better than other whiskey. Like, I haven't had like a particularly high amount of whiskey before. I have not tried it very frequently. I'm not sure if I would like it, you know? I'm a gal with like not exclusively sweet taste, but I like the sugar. I like the, you know. All right. I am gonna be back in a moment. I'm gonna go get some water, take a quick break. Hey, here's the dealios. You know, like, hey, I got coffee.com/Oxmina. There you can donate to the monthly stream goal of about $333 a month. But you can also go to patreon.com/Oxmina. There you can also donate to help to support me, but in smaller batches, a little bit each month. and also get some stuff out of it. For example, you can get exclusive content in the form of Patreon papers. I'm conflicted about what this month's one is going to be, but I have stuff on Destiny, I have stuff on Styx, Shards of Darkness, I have stuff on... What the fuck was last month's? What the fuck did I write about last month? Oh, I wrote about... Did I write about... I did write about Assassin's Creed. I wrote about Assassin's Creed Origins. And then, I have another Assassin's Creed one to write that I plan on writing, but that's not going to be this month. That's going to be when I do Assassin's Creed Black Flag. There's a couple ones that I want to be able to do, but that's going to be in, like, a little bit, you know? Like, it's... Like, I need to actually, like, consume and think about the thing that I'm going to be writing about. Anyway, I'm going to be right back. See you in a little bit. BRB.
Et ses frisettes. Un homme digne de ce nom ne s'active pas comme ça. Regarde-moi ce crapaud apprêté. Mais t'as dit qu'il faut le remettre à l'eau à coups de pied.
Who's this dummy rat? Piss up, or you'll get your rations, matey. Started up from working the docks,
parting glass. Good night.
Quel imbécile de Mathieu. Moi je dis on lui flanque une bonne raclée et ça lui fera cracher tout ce qu'il a de précieux. Regarde-moi ce crapaud apprêté. Mais t'as dit qu'il faut le remettre à l'eau à coups de pied.
Who's this dummy rat? Piss up, or you'll get your rations, matey. Started up from working the docks, lovey. We've got less business here than Philip the Spaniard. Who let old sod's catch bar out to play? Way
Le fief Grétin a l'air tout droit sorti d'un mariage guindé. Tu crois que c'était le mari ou la mariée?
Who's this dummy rat? Piss up, or you'll get your rations, matey. Started up from working the docks, lovey.
Regarde-moi ce crapaud apprêté. Mais t'as dit qu'il faut le remettre à l'eau à coups de pied.
You've got less business here than Philip the Spaniard. Get
When I first came to town, well, they call me the roving Jew. Now they've changed their tune.
Or you'll get your rations, matey. Started up from working the docks,
Through the
lovey.
woods I'm going, through the boggy mire, straight away on down the line to my heart's desire.
Moi je dis on lui flanque une bonne raclée et ça lui fera
When I
cracher tout ce qu'il a de
first
précieux.
came to town, well, they bought me drinks aplenty. Now they've changed their tune. They hand me bottles empty. If I was where I would be, then I'd be where I am not. Here I am where I must be, where I would be, I cannot. I know who I love, and who does love me.
Quel imbécile de
I
Mathieu.
know where I'm
Moi je dis on lui flanque une bonne raclée et ça lui fera cracher tout ce qu'il a de précieux.
going with me.
Who let old sod's
If
catch
I
bar
was
out to
where
play?
I would be, then I'd be where I am
En
not.
voilà un mignon godlero.
Here I am
Vise un peu tous ces
where
volants
I
et ces
must be.
frisettes. Un homme digne de ce nom ne s'active pas comme ça.
I cannot.
Who's this dummy
business here than Philip the Spaniel. Get out.
Oh, all the money that e'er I spent it in good company. And
Started up from working the docks, lovey.
that e'er I done, alas, it was to none but me.
You've got less business here than Philip the Spaniel. Get out. Who's this dandy brat? Started up from working the docks, lovey. You've got less business here than Philip the Spaniel. Get out. Who let old sod's catch bar out to play?
That e'er I had are sorry for my going away, and all
You've got less business here than Philip the Spaniel.
En voilà un mignon Goduro. Vise un peu tous ces volants et ces frisettes. Un homme digne de ce nom ne s'affiche pas comme ça.
Started up from working the docks, lovey. Give us a kiss.
Gently rise and softly go. Good night and
Quel imbécile de m'as-tu vu? Moi je dis on lui flanque une bonne raclée et ça lui fera cracher tout ce qu'il a de précieux.
good night and joy be
Who's this dandy brat? Piss off, or you'll get your rations, matey. Started up from working the docks, lovey. Give us a kiss.
Le fief Grétin a l'air tout droit sorti d'un mariage guindé. Tu crois que c'était le mari? Ou la mariée?
When I first
I'm back. Hello.
Moi je dis on lui flanque une bonne raclée.
There's like some gunk on my microphone. That was odd.
through the woods I'm going, through the boggy mire, straight away.
Sorry, I fiddled with it on X, like subconsciously.
When I first came
That's kind of a cool flag. I don't know what it represents or anything.
now they've changed their tune. They hand me bottles empty.
En voilà un mignon Goduro.
If I was where I
Anyway, fight. Bar fight. Oh god, the camera has decided to be all kinds of fuck shit. Where is the camera going when it does that, huh? I did it! The bar is mine now. Shit. We live in large now, boys and girls and pals. Got fucking Welch's fruit snacks. Got a snack. Up the Welch's fruit variety. Okay, what else is there here? Okay, there's a hunting challenge, which we're gonna need to do. And then we can do the Animus Fragment and stuff once we're heading back towards the ship. That sounds like a good plan. Nom 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 nom. Fun fact. Mary Read, a lady pirate, well, a pirate who purportedly disguised herself as a man, potentially gender unspecified, but typically referred to as a woman, who simply disguised herself as a man, very frequently, in order to access certain opportunities like becoming a sailor, and also to gain her inheritance from her grandmother, who only would have given it if she were a boy. Before she became a pirate, Mary Ann actually ran a tavern with her husband called the Three Horseshoes, which I think is neat, but also Mary is interesting in a lot of ways. What did this man say? Killing men are easy? Collect deer pelts, okay. I need my shushy quiet darts. My sleepy snoozy darts. Okay, there's one in that direction. Of all the money that e'er I had. I fucked up. So you don't want to spook the deer, because that makes it much harder. Go to sleep. Can't hit that one. Come here. Good. The fun thing is that, like, if you use a dart to take down an animal, to craft a dart only takes like 1 bone, so you get your ammo back technically if you decide to do that. Anyway, I did it. I wonder what this one is gonna be. Like this particular renovation. It kinda just looks like a house. Maybe just kind of a lodge. You know. Just a place. A place for people to hang out at. Oh, it's like a fishing shop, maybe? That kind of looks like it would make sense for that. Kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit. Fuck you. You get to die, motherfucker. Swedish fish has succeeded? Hell yes. I mean, I was just eating a Welch's, but I can have some Swedish fish too, I'm sure. I just want to steal from this man. I'm the horse from over the garden wall that's just like, I want to steal stuff. I want to do a steal. No, Shay. Sometimes Shay has the urge to leap, and he does the leap in a very bad place. But hey, if I want to steal, how can I begrudge someone who just wants to leap? I can't. That's the answer. Who am I to rob a man of his simple pleasures? Greystone complete. I will say, and it makes sense for multiple reasons, not least because it's North America and not the Caribbean, but like there's no diving bell missions in this game. So like, and I attribute that primarily to them not wanting to fucking model shirtless Shay. Except, no, they did do that. They did in fact model a shirtless Shay, and what I just said is a lie. They didn't even have an excuse to model a shirtless Shay. They did it anyway.
For sale! All sail!
Fill those sails!
Clews up! These are sticks! Haul down and clew up!
Gather, weary traveler, I have a tale to tell. It might just save your lives, but only if you listen well. 'Cause there before the breakers, and just around the way, there's a sign that says beware, the beast of Pirates Bay. Some say he's a guppy, a kid threw in the sea. He ate so many sailors, now he's bigger than a tree.
Captain has the helm!
His teeth as sharp as scissors, his claws they are like knives. I forgot the lyrics. Blackbeard the pirate, you know him for what he's feared. It's mostly for the dark, imposing color of his beard. He saw the beast and now nobody's scared of him because his beard turned white and all agree he looks like Santa Claus.
Cast the royals the
Oh, don't you sail and don't you row and certainly don't you swim. 'Cause if you aren't careful you'll end up inside of him. He'll eat you up and spit you out, you better stay away. Heed the sign that says beware the beast of Pirates Bay. Well, now the tavern's empty. There's only you and me. And if you'd care, I'd like to share how this song came to be. So come a little closer if you really want to know. This very sad and woeful tale happened so long ago. Well, I was just a little boy when I came to Pirates Bay.
We're ready and willing to do some good
And
work.
there I saw a creature that was very much dismayed. With a harpoon in his dorsal fin and a hook stuck in his side. This mighty whale was in such pain we both began to cry. I pushed and I shoved, but he wouldn't give way. Into the deeper waters of our shallow Pirates Bay. All I could do to help him was to keep people away. So I wrote the sign that says beware the beast of Pirates Bay. What did it say? Don't you sail and don't you row and certainly don't you swim. 'Cause if you aren't careful you'll end up inside of him. He'll eat you up, he'll spit you out, he'll better stay away. Heed the sign that says beware, hell I should know I put it there. Heed the sign that says beware the beast of Pirates Bay. That song was just randomly stuck in my head, so that's what we're doing now. In my head, that theoretically happens a lot faster and in... Oh shit, that man's in actually a lot of trouble. I mean, I could probably go over there and, like, catch him, but I think they want me to, like, help him up. Ow. Never done this one.
Merci. Je ne veux pas mourir. Garde!
Oh god, this is a big area actually. Like, this is a lot of wilderness, it seems. All I could do to help him was to keep people away. Okay. I'm doing a lot of singing. Oh god, that's a whole lot of fucking stuff, huh? Black Wolf? No. Just a gray one. feel like... God, this place is fucking huge! Though... You know what I think got me into sea shanties? Now that I think about it, because I listened to these songs before I ever played Black Flag. Because Black Flag got me into, like, sea shanty specifically. But, like, that kind of music, what got me into it was, like, probably Voltaire when I was a kid. Like, this is just me reminiscing about my childhood moments. But, like, seems to be the case to me, at least, kind of thing, of, like, that seems very likely the chain of events of, like, I was a kid, and I would listen to Voltaire because I figured I learned about him because a friend of mine showed me When You're Evil because that song got shared around so goddamn much, and then I listened to a bunch of Voltaire, and I listened to very specifically his stuff where he was like he did like piratey stuff along with like some other songs and so on. And just like and then eventually just yeah, that would lead to like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which I was also interested in, which like I was just interested in separately, kind of, and then the rest is sea shanties all the way down. Oh darn it! The Pigu flew away because I guess I got too close to it in the first place. Darn. Gonna have to go and get that at some point. I hope that I can go and get these collectibles and then... No. I'm gonna have to go all the way back for that at some point. Damn it. That's really far away. Oh, nope, the pigeon returned. Where is it? Okay, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go back to the settlement, do the stuff in this area. This is a big location. And then we're gonna jump over to here, and then here, and that'll be that bit, and then we'll clear out that gang headquarters. Then we'll do top, and then we'll go through some of the topmost stuff, and then we'll come back down and around to this final area, and then we'll eventually be done with the River Valley portion, and that'll probably be the end of this stream. And then I think next stream, I guess, we'll be doing the North Atlantic stuff, and then testing the waters with like the naval combat bits, like the extra naval combat bits, like the ship battles and so on. There's also some additional challenges that are basically like turn on some cheats and then do stuff with that, that I will definitely be attempting. Approach the pigeon slowly. Do a fancy dance for the pigeon. Do a fancy dance for the pigeon to convince it that you're on its side. Approach the pigeon slowly. Hold bird gently. Do not squeeze. Oh, this will be an interesting one, I'm sure. You are wanted by quite a few random assassins. You're just fishing, my guy. Like, I get that the targets are generally just kind of look like civilians. Okay, you two are up there. Come on, Shay, climb up. Oh god, this one's gonna be a pain in the ass, I think, it seems. Okay, that's two. Shit! Okay, we're fine. They're waiting in the hills. I hope everyone's doing good today. This is a very chill stream. I'm kinda low energy. I'm feeling a little hopeful about some stuff, but I'm also just kinda stressed about it at the same time. 'Cause like 50% of having hope is being nervous about it. Is being nervous about the thing you're hoping for, I should say. Hi. And you're way the fuck up there. Yeah, the worst enemies during these missions are the snipers because they don't even have to get close. Like if they begin the attack, like the snipers don't have to get close. They will just have a line of sight and kill a motherfucker, which definitely makes sense. But like they don't have any particular like special importance. Still no responses from the one of the things I'm hoping to hear from. I can imagine like people are probably busy, like it's not a huge deal. I just hope I hear back like by the end of the day, I guess. Pretty much. Love that anything to do with social interaction stresses me out to no end. This is a massive area, and I will continue to say that, because holy shit, this is a really big area that I'm having to comb through, basically. Kinda seems like there was a flood going on. Kinda seems like it. It just straight up looks like it. Like, I don't know why I said it kind of seems like it. A flood is probably what happened. Intentional by the British/French to fuck with people, or entirely coincidental, who knows, but oh boy. Anyway. I'm tired. Ooh. I might end this stream a bit early. I don't want to, like... I didn't really want to, like... I wanted to, like, maybe do most if not all of the River Valley tonight. Or / today. It's... Time is fake. Time... Here's the thing, is that time do be fake, though. But, like... It depends on my personal energy. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Oh god, that's actually really... Another hour or so, and that's kind of my typical stop point. I didn't realize, like... Kind of as soon as I got to this point, like this location, the momentum... It didn't 100% die, but it definitely slowed down. Just because of how... fucking big this one area is, and like it has a bunch of activities. Like I'm having fun. I'm definitely having fun. It's just I'm love that I'm invisible while I pick up the map. Fuck off, my guy. Dude sees me leaving his camp. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Me as I flick him off. I have a permit. This just says that you can do whatever you want. Exactly. England, hold Ireland. England, hold Ireland. England, hold Ireland. Holly, holly, ho. That's the one. That's the one that I had there. That was the shanty that I just picked up. That's why I started singing. Christ, I am... I mean, to be fair, I did not sleep very well. So I am definitely out of it. I think I might... Yeah, I might be able to go for another hour. We'll see. But, like, I'm probably gonna... take a nap like immediately afterwards.
Killing people is easy. Killing beasts, not so much.
Why do you guys keep saying that? Also, Grey Wolves are incredibly easy. They literally throw themselves at me. England, old Ireland. England, old Ireland. Holly, holly, ho. Insanely easy. I just need to find wolves, basically. Yeah, these hunting challenges are pretty easy. And you also get the pelts when you finish, so like you can kind of intentionally fail them over and over to farm like a particular kind of pelt if you really want to. Grey wolves aren't particularly hard to come by though, so I'm not gonna do that for anything. Where the heck did the funny doggies go? There's one. There, easy. I did it! Yeah, I might... Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to, like, pick up the rest of the river valley, like, where we leave off from tonight. I hope y'all are enjoying watching. I very swiftly lost energy. I kind of spent a lot of it going on tangents and then feel kind of drained. Now, I'm gonna have some water, though. Water's always good. Stay hydrated, stay fed. Hey, Ubisoft? How the fuck does this boat get me back to my ship? This is a small pond. It's a magical boat. Just put it in water and it'll teleport you. And that is kind of literally the answer, but like, come on. We almost have all of the Templar crosses. Which means we can get the one of the outfits. I was trying to come up with a joke on the fact that it looks like on what it looks like, but I don't really know how to say it other than like a bunch of like it's the I guess it's kind of like I don't know. It's like I don't know how to really say it. It's definitely Templar armor. It's like I think it's called the 11th century Templar armor set because that's literally what it is. I was trying to think of a joke name for it, but Brain is not here to be doing a joke, doing a funny haha. Da, 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 da. Oh good, another wolf. And another one. I will say, having to encounter like 5 different wolves all at once, like even without exaggeration, like that 5, like multiple wolves at once kind of sucks to have to deal with, you know? Oh, it's up there. Shit, how do I get up there? How do I get a little teeny bit vertical? Here we go. England, holly, holly, ho. I watched, two different streamers finish up Bugsnax. And I kind of wish I didn't. Just because, like, I don't think I was ever really planning on doing Bugsnax anytime soon, but now I want to wait a while, like a couple years to do Bugsnax, just to be like, I don't remember anything about what I saw about this game. It's been multiple years at this point, kind of thing. Like, I don't remember anything about this game, I didn't play it, but I'm super excited to experience it again on stream, kind of thing. Because it's one of those games where it's like, it got like a lot of attention, but it's like, so I watched it on stream rather than play it myself. Which is not a bad thing, it's just that, like, I kind of wanted to have like a slightly better genuine, like, reaction other than like, oh, I know what happens. I'm gonna goof on the fact that I know what happens. Just cause, like, I don't know, that's, like, I'm probably gonna have to just bite the bullet at some, like, if I want to stream it at all, I'm probably just gonna have to bite the bullet and be like, I can't, as a streamer who has watched two different Twitch streamers play through to the ending, I can't really be a non-factor here. I can't go in this unspoiled because I have been spoiled already, kind of thing. I will say, in terms of, like, vines, I think Beffica is best described as like the... Let's play Truth or Dare. I'll go first. I hate you. Or however that vine goes. Like, let's tell secrets to each other. I'll go first. I hate you. That's Beffica in a nutshell. Not really, because, like, I think she gets, like, I think, like, most of those characters have genuine development and stuff. I'm just here to be silly on the internet, and I think Beffica would identify with that vine. That's my Bugsnax take for 2020 forever. I haven't fucking played it. I have 69 bones! I have 69 bones! Fuck yes! That's great! Oh man, okay, that helped. That helped a lot. I'm still tired as fuck. But 69 bones is definitely... That's a good addition. That's a good addition to this stream. This stream is good, actually. And nothing about my own personal ability has made it better. It's just the fact that I have 69 bones right now. How many bones do you guys have? I have 69 of them. I will say, most of them are teeth. No, I'm being cursed. Do you think, like, people who collect skulls ever have to brush their teeth? And not like their own personal teeth. Do they ever have to, like, give their skulls like some dental hygiene, and they're just like, and they just like joke to their friends, "Sorry, I had to brush my teeth. It took me hours." If I collected skulls, I would joke about that. I would absolutely be like, okay, after like 2 hours, after like some like a way to be like a random thing that like whatever. For whatever reason, I'm like an hour late for something. I'll just be like, "Sorry guys, I had to brush my teeth," and they're like, "But that takes like no time." I collect skulls, my dude. Like that kind of thing. I would do that if I collected skulls. I don't collect skulls yet. I don't think I will either, but like I don't currently. And have no immediate plans to start doing so. I don't have the money or living space in any immediate possible future to start collecting really anything. That's why it especially sucks that I wasted money on collector's editions for Destiny. Especially because I'm not much into Destiny right now. I mean, I'm playing it, but like, oh, Bungie.
Hé, là. T'as déjà un pied dans la tombe.
No, I'm not gonna say what I was going to say. Instead, I'm going to say, I exist almost specific. I'm gonna say this instead of what I was going to say. I exist entirely right now to tell Ubisoft how to do their job. Primarily, don't do your job. Ubisoft, disband, pay your goddamn employees pension, and Yves Wilmo and all the other heads fucking die. But also, I feel like a better weapon that probably wouldn't be as easily concealed, but like would be still cool, and would like I think would be more fun. Instead of a hidden blade, like claws, like just give all assassins retractable, like a gauntlet that does retractable claws. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're making every single goddamn Assassin's Creed character Catboys now. And I'm not including the female protagonist because fucking Ubisoft doesn't. Haha. Anyway, yeah, just listen. I played. Listen, in pretty quick succession, I had played the Prince of Persia like remake and Assassin's Creed like when I was growing up. And both because I guess they're both Ubisoft titles. Both are just like, hey, what if we gave our player character just a really sick gauntlet with a stabby with a kind of weapon kind of tool, which like like hidden blades aren't typically tools, but like but you know what I mean. At least I hope. But like, fucking both of them did that. Probably because fuck being creative and so on. But like, yeah. I just think about the Cool Claw from Prince of Persia remake, because no one thinks about Prince of Persia remake, but I do on occasion. I've literally fucking never played it beyond like when I was a kid, and I can't now because as far as I know, I only own it on PS3, and I'm not gonna buy it again. I hear the whispering. So Whisper Lady is somewhere. You know what? Have that. I don't care anymore. It's entirely because I've been thinking about the game, but the whispers sound like they're saying Bug Snacks a little bit. At least I thought they were. The ASMR is breathing down my neck. Very aggressive. The most aggressive ASMR. Whoop! The bank is full. Fucking come get it. Oh. I'm gonna end up going probably all the way to Orenda, which means I can just go across and do I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna stop trying. So like, cool. Gonna get a whole lot done without hopping on the boat at least. I sure do love that the Assassin's Creed gun is just kind of a delete button sometimes. Not all the time, it's not necessarily like that broken, but like sometimes. Sometimes it do be like that. Where would this even take me? Would it take me over there to... Yeah, I guess it would take me over there, fuck. But can I go farther north? Can I head Cool. I mean, I could probably swim to here, which would let me get to Orenda. I'm gonna do that out of pure intrigue and curiosity. Why not explore just a little bit, huh? Mina can have little exploration as a treat. I will say, one reason I really want to play Bugsnax is that, like, I really want to see how the gameplay feels to me specifically, because I feel like I would enjoy doing, like, the trapper catcher loop, where, like, there's not really combat and you don't really deal with anything directly, but you do, like, the catch. You catch them. And, like, I've never played a game like that beyond, like, if you really want to include it, Horizon Zero Dawn, but I don't particularly really want to include it because that game is still, for all intents and purposes, basically a bow shooter, as much as, like, trapping can be, like, really fun in that game. Like, Horizon Zero Dawn is just a whole bunch of white bullshit, but like, I played it once, and the idea of trapping was kind of fun to me. I'm just not good. I'm tired. Hold on. Inventory... Quest items. Oh wow, I've really only done one of those? God, I don't know where the fuck the rest of them are. That's great. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that there is no earthly way that Shay Patrick Cormac McWhiteman could ever really blend into a crowd of, like, Native Americans and skins and stuff. Like just kind of a broadband no on that concept. Like, I get the blending is just a mechanic, but like with his heavy coat and all that, I don't think he would actually be able to blend in with with people. Like, I believe it more with, like, other British motherfuckers, but, like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm drawing this particular line in the sand. Oh god. I mean, it's also not like anyone is gonna pay attention or care. Down there. I like that fireflies gather around the, not haystacks, but like the leap of faith points. I haven't been on my boat in a fucking little while. And I think that's kind of neat. Like, you can kind of navigate a whole lot of the river valley just kind of on foot.
Croyez-moi, il retrouvera la raison avant la tombée de la nuit. C'est un massacre.
No, that wasn't the guy I wanted you to kill. Ow.
I say we should just wait for the fog to lift and charge.
At the same time.
He died today. Fortunately, most were on the other side.
I'm going to...
I lost many brothers
We sure
today.
showed those dogs who the
Let us
true
honor them
monsters
by
were.
getting...
Yay, helping the British.
I lost many brothers today. Let us honor them by getting roaring drunk.
You're the only motherfucker talking, my guy. If it wasn't for me helping you, you would have lost, absolutely. Like I got in there and you guys were basically almost dead. There are only 2 of you left and all of the other dudes are surrendering because of how fucking awesome I am. I shouldn't think about this too hard. It's a goddamn, like, mini activity in this game. It's not important enough to give that much serious thought to. Wait, what? Fucking where? Okay, I'm not gonna do the pillar thing just yet. I need to get to the viewpoint first. Shit. That didn't work.
Pas bête à ce point.
I almost feel like Assassin's Creed characters shouldn't have swords. Like, that's, like, when it comes to, like, the fact that it's a stealth game, kind of, sorta second, I understand why they gave you a sword for, like, actual combat purposes, but, like, a game where you rely entirely on stealthiness and, like, amazing, and, like, just your ability to counter enemies, like, you can, like, it's, like, a game where it's kind of, like, you can't just, like, run up and attack them, but, like, if they try and attack you, you are skilled enough to, like, fake them out and, like, get around their attack and then, like, hit them with the hidden blade, but, like, even then, you have to be skilled to do that, and otherwise, like, it's mostly stealth. I guess, like, I'm not really saying, like, make the combat as like, one-dimensional and shit, kinda shit as, like, fucking Sticks, but, like, something along those, not even along those lines, but, like, I don't know, like, obviously this is just a bunch of talk, but like, just, I don't know, thinking about, like, the idea of emphasizing more stealth, remaining hidden kind of things, and, like, especially because, like, in combat in general, fucking smoke bombs are so strong and overpowered that, like, you honestly don't, like, even with the already easy combat, you don't need a sword. You just need, like, some tools to help you get the advantage, and then your hidden blades. Okay, there's the pillar. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna... This area is not very kind to how I'm trying to fucking climb right now. Like, I feel like I should start... Like, I feel like, in terms of getting to, that Animus fragment, I should start here, but it's not really letting me. Also, Shay's freaking the fuck out for no real reason. Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to get to the pillar. I think, okay. So there's a couple things to do here. I think we're gonna finish up the stream here. Like, we're gonna be here as we finish up the stream, and if we haven't 100%ed this location by like 6, I'll say 6, yeah, 6. But like, if we haven't finished it by then, I will finish it off stream, like, yeah, off stream. And then we'll pick up kind of continuing around the river valley. God, this is a pain in the ass to navigate, actually. Partially because I'm, like, not paying a whole shit ton of attention. Yeah, I turned on the fan and my room is, like, way colder now. So... Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! That was actually surprising. It was scripted as... It was incredibly scripted and I was in no real danger. But that actually surprised me. Like a jump scare kind of thing. Woke me up a tiny bit. All that for elite burning oil, like I'm gonna fucking use that. I joke, I joke, but like also... I definitely use burning oil more than the fucking fire barrels from AC4, but like, still. Okay, is this kind of a vertical ascension? Yeah, it looks like it. This is nice music. I don't need to do that, though. Yeah, treasure's across the way, but I don't need to do that. I'm trying to get to the pillar. Yeah, it's up there, okay. Oh, fuck. Big bear. I wasn't really expecting to run into a bear. Oh well. Turned out okay. Okay. These are a dumb puzzle. There we go. I can't believe this is the second one I've done this entire game. It's kind of crazy. Okay, let's try again to somehow fight. Aha! Maybe if I come up here. And go cut through. Yes. Okay. I think that about does it for today, honestly. Thank you all for watching. Coffee.com/Oxmina, Patreon.com/Oxmina. Still basically the last comments in chat. I hope everyone has enjoyed the stream. I definitely have, but I am sleepy. I'm going to take a rest, but then probably finish up this area, this particular area. 69% renovation. Fuck yeah. But yeah, I'll do some cleaning up in terms of like the places we've already been off stream, and I will see you all next time. I'm not the only one who streams on Twitch. I have a couple of friends who stream, and among them are some people, and I think now is a good time to give someone a raid, and I think we're gonna go ahead and give Viv MB Black Sheep a raid. They're doing Dragon Ball Z Boo's Fury, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid up. People in chat who want to hop in, that would be awesome. Okay, thank you all for watching once again. Have a good time, and let's raid.